Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, I've been doing a few different videos lately, so today I thought I'd do a good old-fashioned film review, which I think I've done at least one since I started filming it in my room and with the webcam instead of on my phone, which makes my arm tired. Um, but yeah, I chose to do a review of the film that has just come out today, which is called The Wolf of Snow Hollow. And the reason I wanted to watch this film, I actually purchased it on Amazon Prime, full price, brand new, which I don't normally do. Normally, I wouldn't even rent something, or unless it's really cheap, or certainly much less buy it. But the film is by Jim Cummings, who I'm a really big fan of because I loved his previous film, which was his first feature film called Thunder Road. In fact, I've got this big um, poster here of Thunder Road, which is a beautiful poster which I got the other day, but I've got nowhere to put it, so I don't know why I bought it. But I'll probably rearrange something somewhere, or I'll put it somewhere else. So yeah, and I'm going to try and review this film without talking about Thunder Road too much because I feel it's unfair to continually compare. I will probably do a separate video about Thunder Road as well because I'm thinking about doing a series about kind of my favorite movies, and Thunder Road is definitely one of my favorite movies. It's on Netflix now, so just watch it, please. It's great. Um, but yeah, he wrote, directed, and starred in Thunder Road, and also in this one, and they're quite similar in some respects. In both films, he plays a police officer. He plays a divorced father, and it's partly about his relationship with his ex-wife and with his daughter. Again, this is in both films, and he's a guy who's kind of a bit, well, fairly on the edge in both films as well. But I'd say that's probably the only sort of real similarities. And this is billed as kind of a horror comedy, or it doesn't go too far into either category. The Wolf of Snow Hollow, I'm talking about now, because I feel like again this is my first impressions, and I'll avoid any spoilers. I'll say off the bat I did like the film. In fact, I found it quite. Again, I'm a big fan of Jim Cummings and his work, so I found it quite engaging all the way through, which is always a good thing. Um, but I feel like I'm going to like it more as time goes on. I feel like when I rewatch it and put some of the bits together, I feel like I'm going to like it a lot more because there's a lot more than it appears on the surface. Like this isn't just a horror movie. Not just a horror movie is a thing, but you know what I mean. It's not what it appears to be on the surface. Like it looks kind of like it's a werewolf movie, which it kind of is, but it's more about the people involved in the situation, I would say, and I feel like there's definitely more to it than that. So when I go back and watch it because I own it now, which is nice. Um, so because it's gone straight to video on demand, which once upon a time, straight to video, straight to DVD was seen as a bad thing, but this is like the times we're living in, and video on demand gets a lot of things out there in the public eye, so it's good. If this was normal times, because if you're watching this in the future, it's 2020, you know the score. Um, I would have to track down like an indie cinema to see it, which is cool. I love seeing films at the cinema, and I do miss it. But yeah, but the fact that I can pay the same as what I would to go to the cinema and watch it at home, and then watch it again whenever I like, isn't the worst thing. I wouldn't do it for many films, but I did it for this one. But anyway, yeah. So Jim Cummings writes and directs, and is the main character. And also, this is the last film with Robert Forster in. So it must have been shot a while ago because he died about a year ago. Actually, I think it would literally be a year ago um, today or tomorrow, I think, because I know it's a year since the Breaking Bad movie El Camino came out. Um, and I know he died literally the day after that came out because I remember watching it and then going seeing that Robert Forster had died the day after because he's in it. Spoilers for a movie that's a year old. Um, but yeah, and it's great. I really like Robert Forster. I first saw him in Jackie Brown, and I wasn't a big fan of him in that, which bear with me is almost sacrilege to say because I didn't really know who he was then. But since then, I've seen him pop up in a few things, like it just randomly, like he was in the most recent series of Twin Peaks, and I've just grown to absolutely love him, which is a shame because I feel I didn't appreciate him enough when he was alive. But he plays the main character's dad, and he's the sheriff of that so the small town. But to give you the basic premise of the plot, this is a small town where a few grisly murders occur, and the police are kind of trying to investigate the murders. But there's rumours going around that it's a werewolf, and the police chief, I'm sorry, not chief, the sheriff is Robert Forster, but the main character Jim Cummings is kind of like, this is ridiculous. The werewolves aren't real. Like, this is a murder. Like, this got solved. But again, it is about him and his relationship with his daughter, and about his own problems with alcohol and with his anger issues and that kind of thing. And Jim Cummings is really good at that kind of just being on the edge and being quick to anger, and just kind of like, he's always just kind of really like tense kind of thing. Um, I mean, I try not to compare it to Thunder Road too much. I didn't like it as much as I did Thunder Road, but that's, Thunder Road is just, I really love that. And again, I'm going to do a video on that because I want to talk about it at length. But I feel like some people might have quite high expectations for this because of it. And while it is similar in a lot of regards, and I do feel it's a bit kind of not convoluted, but a couple of places where you kind of go, I'm not really sure why that's there and that whatever. But that, again, that could just be me, and I feel like when I watch it again, everything's going to make a bit more sense as I do. But I liked it a lot, and I feel like or maybe I'll watch it again in the near future and do more of a spoiler kind of thing, because I feel like I like it more as time goes on, which is a good thing. I like a film that you can watch and enjoy, and then go back to and enjoy it differently, or enjoy it more, for example, and just sort of see things you might not have seen before. But yeah, I would recommend it, but I would say watch Thunder Road on Netflix. You can watch that for free, well, included with Netflix, obviously. Um, and if you like Jim Cummings and you like this style of filmmaking, like I say, it's very, very indie, I should say as well, which is cool. I love that. Like, and I thought all the effects in it and stuff, like, not effects. There's not really any effects. It's all, it's practical stuff. But I thought all that stuff was looked good, and I thought all the supporting cast was good. You can kind of see it's an indie film, but not in a bad way in any sense. Again, I love that, but I think some people, if they're used to kind of just watching $200 million movies and they look at something like this, they might go, "Oh, that looks, whatever." But that's not a problem for me. I love that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, I'd say, I'd say watch Thunder Road if you like it. Give this film a look. You might not want to pay full price for it like I did. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be available for rental soon, or before long it might be available on Prime or Netflix. But I really like Jim Cummings, and I really like what he's done so far in his, in his feature film kind of career. His short films are on YouTube as well. And yeah, I really feel like he's gonna go on to do some really good things as well, in addition to what he's already done. So yeah, I really liked it. So, but yeah, that is my review of The Wolf of Snow Hollow. I like it. Give it a look if it sounds like your kind of thing. Like I say, it's not a full-on horror. It's not a full-on comedy. It's just, it kind of skirts between all of the different genres in a quite an effective way, I think. And again, when I watch it again, I think I'll appreciate it even more. But yeah, that is my review. Thank you very much. I'm going to upload a few more videos this week, so please keep an eye out. If you like it, please like the videos, please subscribe, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you very much.